with me, holding my hand all through. So I've been able to manage, but I haven't given up, and I don't plan to give up.
And that's quite amazing because it is debilitating. I mean, sinus can be something that...
It can. It stops you from giving your best. But I remember once, one music director who told me something so very important. As usual, I went for the studio, and that was Shri Ravindra Jain. And I had a lot of cold. I said, Dadu, I used to call him Dadu. I said, Dadu, pata nahi main aaj kaise gaungi, bahut sad. He's saying, he says, ek baat yaad rakho. Forget it for today, you can redo the song. But you must try to be a good musician first. If you're a good musician, this is just an instrument, but your good musicianship will come through even if this doesn't work, because music also comes from the head. So he says, you work towards it. These are all not important things.
And also from the heart, right? So much emotion that you pour into your songs.
And also maybe I'm lucky because of my different state of sinus, different songs I sound different sometimes. Somebody tells me some song I might sound a little nasal someday. Sometimes I sound perfectly all right. So it's helped me with Tu Cheez Badi Hai Mast and Mera Piya Ghar. I've managed it.
And I wonder sometimes when you hear songs like Bole Churiya and all, which are like Sangeet favorites, wedding favorites, every wedding you hear those songs. Do you think, Are, I sang that? Does that happen to you?
बहुत बार ऐसे होता है कि I hear some song and say, hey Bhagwan, I hope nobody hears this song, it's so bad. Then sometimes when suddenly I find, oh, these two lines really sound nice. What happened to me? I really sound good for a change. I do have those funny feelings sometimes.
It's so interesting because you really, from the classical to the really with it songs, I think you've done it all. So that's also because your classical training is...
And also because if there's anything very high in the song, no music director the kavita ko bulao, I'm sure. Jo bhi bahut uncha lines hota tha, mujhe hi milta tha.
How difficult it is to sing in that pitch, no?
It is very difficult because those days when I first started off, it was all live recordings. Like if you make a mistake, the whole song had to be redone. And I remember when I used to walk into the studio at Lakshmi, especially Lakshmi Kanji and R.D. Burman, they used to be great musicians, playing like Shiv Kumar ji, Hari Prasad ji. They were all there on the flute and santoor. And they were one Zareen Daruwala ji. So wonderful musicians. So I also feel, Kavi, if I make a mistake, all these people will have to stay for another half an hour for me. So it used to be a lot of tension. I must do this song within 2 takes. Try and do it maximum within 2 or 3 takes. And sometimes a take would be going really well from my side and the musician would make a mistake. So start the whole song again. So the 3rd take is okay, it's probably not my best. But I would have to compromise because it's where I've been reasonably okay and the musicians have been okay,
What for you was the most difficult song, really challenging?
2, 3 songs. I think Tu Hi Re was very difficult because of range. And when I was new, I think Hawa Hawai was difficult because at Pakachiki I had to really practice a lot that I don't make mistakes in the final mic. And also because those are all live recordings. So if you make a mistake, the whole thing. So that tension was there. And I think the other song was Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam, the title song, because of the hum and all those things.
Again, when you saw it on screen on Aishwarya Rai,
oh my gosh,
what did you?
It's so beautifully picturized, so beautiful. Sanjay Leela's got some gift, he can envision the song so beautifully.
But you worked with him earlier on 1942. He did all the songs, right?
He did. Yes,
so,
he did. Yeah,
in a way,
but I really didn't get to meet him much, except for when I did Kamoshi. That's the time he was around.
What about the language? You had to be so particular about the words and the
those days. Actually, we did follow the music directors. Like Panchamda, when he would sing a song, he hits the word. Every word has to come like that.
What has to be like a...
Yeah. If I sang a Bengali song, Khelbo holi rong debo na tai kokono hoy. Everything has to be projected like that, even with Lakshmi Kanjits. Therefore, I think our generation, all the singers of the 90s, if you notice, they've got used to hitting all the words. That lazy singing didn't happen in that generation because we didn't know how to do that. We got used to...
In your entire sort of body...
Because it's a full orchestra with you, so unless you throw your voice in the microphone with all the orchestra, you might just not be able to bring the highs and lows in the song.
But you've also sung very trendy songs like ये लड़की है कहाँ दिल चाहता है.
ये लड़की है कहाँ?
हाँ.
That Shankar Ehsan Loy.
Yeah. That was very trendy, na?
That song?
Yeah. I like that a lot. It's very
peppy. Very peppy. Yeah, a lot of peppy songs I have sung. Yeah. Yes.
You want to?
No, that's a bit difficult.
Difficult?
Because you need the scale, and plus you need a boy, and the boy for me to respond to those lines.
Talking about the boys, you've sung with some of the best boys also. Udit Narayan,
yes.
Kumar Sanu.
Yeah, Udit Narayan, Kumar Sanu, Abhijit, then Hariharan, Suresh Vadkar, Mohammad Aziz, Munna Aziz, all those people during my time. I don't know if I've forgotten anybody, but all of them, yes. And later on with Shan and Sonu and everybody.
Yeah, I mean, look at that, generations.
Yeah, they all had their own, I think, color, and they were lucky. In the 90s, all of them got songs, like my colleagues like Alka and Anuradha, they all got songs which suited their voice.
Yeah.
It's a very, and also the main thing is, song picturization were done on the actors. So my song would be actually emoted by Sri Devi ji or Manisha Koirala or Madhuri ji. But later on, I noticed that the songs have become background songs. So, there's a difference, like if I'm saying, Dil ne kaha, chupke se, the actress is emoting it, then you see the expressions on the face, the song will stay in your brain. But if there's a nice song, but it goes in the background, it doesn't register as much as the actor emoting the song.
Right.
So we were lucky in our generation that a lot of actors emoted on our songs.
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder when you go for these live performances, which is the song that you people ask you to sing the most?
Oh, even now, Hawa Hawaii.
Hawa Hawaii.
Yes. Hawa Hawaii, and then Dola Re Dola.
Right.
Nimbuda. I think these are the 2-3 very, very popular ones.
But increasingly, live performances are bringing some of that old magic back, right?
Yeah, if you see even in Indian Idol and some of these reality contests, these singers still sing Lataji's songs. They still sing Kishore Kumar's songs and Manada's songs, because that era is absolutely unforgettable, because there's so much that's gone into the lyrics. I feel lyrics play a very important role. And then the perfection in the singing, the perfection in the composition, everything. I'm not saying they're not perfect now, but now I feel what happens is maybe there are too many songs and the songs go into the background of the movie. They're not, like earlier songs played a very important role, like Hawa Hawaii. Can you imagine Mr. India without it? So it played a very important role, but now I feel sometimes even if you didn't have a song, it would still be okay,
And 1942 is a bonus, then we'll let you go. And you have to tell us, you were talking about Pancham Da, the way he, what was it like?
Because Pancham Da
it was his swan song.
He was a prince. He was a prince. He was a person who was thought far ahead. I mean, he was far ahead of his times. And he's a kind of person who was open-hearted, who could compliment other people on their work. He was truly a gem of a person. Working with him is an honor, and I shall always treasure the moments I spent with him, really. And there's so many things I learned from him about singing.
Like?
He would say, he says, "Aap mic ke samne," he would come and tell me, "Mic ke samne ho, why are you worried about your mouth going here and there? Nobody's looking at you. You please enunciate your word."
Thank you so much.
Thank you
you've
so
taken
much.
us down memory lane and some of the most beautiful songs of our youth and childhood. Thank you so much.
Pleasure talking to you and pleasure being with you all.
Thank you.